What's up YouTube? This is Groudon Empire and I am back for another episode of my Pokemon Sun and Moon Battle Spot Single Laddering Series. If you are a hype member of the Empire, make sure to show the support by burning up that thumbs up like button down below. Let's try to break 50 likes for this episode. And remember, if you don't like this episode, please leave your feedback by clicking that dislike button and leaving a comment down below letting me know what you hated about this. And without further ado, we're just going to continue looking for a battle with the team that I used in the last episode that has the Turtonator. Turtonator was such an absolute beast last episode. Really love this Pokemon, just really love it so much. It's capable of doing stuff. You guys saw, if you saw the last episode, it is capable of doing very monstrous stuff. And I'm gonna look for another. I'm gonna get a snippet of my opponent's team. Alright, so looking at my opponent's team, they have another Gengar, and this time it again also has a Tapu Fini. Really don't like this matchup. I told you guys hundreds of times the last episode, this is not Gengar, and both of them are bad matchups. But when you have both of them on the same team, might as well lost already. But you know what? We're going to play through. You never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. Whimsicott lead. Whimsicott lead. Gengar, yeah. I have to bring the Espeon. Yeah, this is an Espeon game. Because Gengar means I can't bring Turtonator, Clefable. It means I can't bring... Well, yeah, I can't bring either of them. Gyarados is cool, but versus my opponent's team, you know, Espeon is the best. So Eevee Espeon... What the hell? Nope, nope, nope. You guys don't need to see that. Anything to see that. Alright, so enter, and the Espeon. So Whimsicott, Eevee, Espeon... Alternatively, I can go Eevee Clefable, but again, we do have Pokemon that they're not going to get O-code, so that's an issue. Gyarados, there's a Tapu Fini. Probably going to lose. To be completely honest, I feel like I'm going to lose. But let's just play through this, see what happens. Again, I do have ways of beating the Gengar by bringing Eevee, right? And by making sure I taunt it before Eevee comes out, so it doesn't use the perish business on me. I'm gonna go for the light screen. Do I go for the light screen that has Sludge Bomb? Hell no. I'll go for the taunt. No, see, if it has Sludge Bomb, there's a very low chance of it using Perish Trap, a Perish Song. Again, yesterday's game, the last battle we had, it was one of those battles that are like low chance possibilities of stuff happening. So I'm not going to count on that. I'm going to go for the light screen the first turn, go for the taunt the second turn. That's what I'm going to do. And if my opponent has a Sludge Bomb Perish Song, you know what? Good for my opponent, because I'm not going to count on that being the mainstay. Alternatively, I can survive a Shadow Ball, so it doesn't matter. I should have just went for the taunt, but and my opponent goes for the Shadow Ball. That means they have the Perish Song. That means they have the Perish Song. My goodness. Okay, if they were to use taunt right now, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna go for the whatever. I'm gonna go for the taunt. Screw it. Screw it. Let's try to do some math here, but screw it. Go for the taunt. They're probably gonna use Perish Song. I don't know what they're gonna do. Shadow Ball. Okay, that's cool. I can go for the Moonblast this turn. It's fine. Get the Spadef drop. Doesn't matter. Go for the Moonblast right now. I would hope that they do KO me. We'll see what they're gonna go out into something. Into Celesteela. Okay. All right. I'm not afraid of you. I have no reason to be afraid of you. I really don't. So I can just go for the Charm versus you. I'm not afraid of you at all. I'm going to go for the Charm so it can't do any damage with Heavy Slam. It's very important, guys. And again, for anyone wondering why I don't have Reflect, it's because this Pokemon doesn't learn Reflect. If anyone's wondering why I don't have Memento, it's because this Pokemon cannot get Memento legally pre-Pokemon Bank. I'm gonna go for the charm again. I don't want any attack increases. If it's offensive, might get an attack increase. Cannot let that happen by KOing the Whimsicott, and then Eevee gets annihilated. Cannot let that happen. Absolutely cannot let that happen. So the Beast Boost happens. It gets these. Oh my! Wow. Well, you have all the defense attack drops in the world, so you're not really accomplishing anything, even if you're offensive. So it's really awesome for us right now, because if my opponent does bring in the Gengar, well, you know, we can just go for the stored power and KO it. So I'm gonna go for the Extreme Evoboost. Yeah. If my opponent switches out into Gengar, I'd KO it with the stored power, and my opponent goes out into the Tapu Fini. It's not a Tapu Fini. That is not a Tapu Fini. Alright, doing the normal EMP Z dance, and then doing the special Eevee move. That stance is a normal Z crystal dance that you have to do when you're using the normal type Z move. So then when Eevee is using its special move, or even the other ones, what's the other one called? Snorlax? Snorlium? He does the same stance, the same dance, right? And then I think he stands on top of Snorlax. That's total abuse, by the way, of Snorlax's belly. But, you know, if Snorlax is okay with it, I'm okay with it. So right now I'm going to go for the stored power. We're faster. If this Eevee has been EV'd correctly, and it has been EV'd correctly, thank you so much to my buddy for giving me the correct EVs on this Pokemon, because things can clearly go south otherwise. Tapu Fini comes in, we can still lose the game. That's not a Tapu Fini. I know what a Tapu Fini looks like. I will go for the substitute. I don't know if this Pokemon learns Roar. If this Pokemon learns Roar, I swear, man. Or Whirlwind? Yo, that would be messed up. Does go for the Leech Seed. Haha, good for us. And what we're going to go for now is a Baton Pass into the Espeon. And my opponent forfeits. I can Baton Pass into a forfeit as well. That is fine. Well, not me, but you know what I mean. My opponent, yeah. My bad. I'm Baton Pass into victory, while my opponent's forfeiting. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. We're gonna look for another battle. We're gonna look for another battle. Man, I can't believe that we are. But hey, I'm just a little bit upset over the last episode. I mean, it was awesome. It was cool. I can't knock at it. It was actually pretty awesome. Just, I wish we were still over 1900 points, because, you know, you started over 1900 points. That's why. But yeah, anyhow, let's close this and get a snippet of my opponent's team. And yeah, that's awesome. All right. What do I do versus my opponent's team? They have a Gengar. God, I hate it when they have Gengars, man. Because when they have Gengar, I can't bring Turtonator. That's why I hate it when they have Gengars. Because then I can bring not every matchup, but most matchups without Gengar, I can bring the Turtonator. They have Turtonator. I mean, they have Gengar. I can't bring Turtonator. I'm still gonna bring the Whimsicott. I have to bring Eevee this matchup. Do I have to bring Eevee this matchup? I have to bring Eevee this matchup. This is so frustrating. You gotta do what you gotta do. Because Eevee is like so linear. Like, depending if they have some kind of trick up their sleeve, you can't actually bring Eevee and expect to win. That's why I don't like when I'm forced to bring Eevee. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. You have to do what you have to do. I don't even know if we're gonna completely win this game, to be honest with you, because Ninetales can do some creative things, to tell you to say the least. So I would have to use Light Screen first, and then, I'm afraid of Ninetales. If he starts off with a Ninetales. If he starts off with something else, I don't mind. See, he also has a Mega Lucario, man. You don't understand. Mega Lucario is a bad matchup for Eevee. Why did I bring Eevee? Okay, I should have at least brought... Oh my god. It's fine. You know, again, my opponent has a Gengar. That's so threatening, man. But can't do anything about that. Right now, I can go for the Charm. Go for the Charm because I'm afraid. Charm and then Taunt. I do not want this thing roaring. I do not want this thing roaring. I'm not going to get KO'd unless it gets a crit. If it gets a crit, you know, good for you. Hey, you want to crit me? That's good for you. If you're going to use Roar right now, you know what? You know what, man? Good for you. Good for you. Critical hit. If he can switch moves and he KOs me right now, well, he's not. He got a critical hit. He's charmed. But if he goes for Roar, I can't do anything about that. I can't. I can't do anything about that because I was gonna survive the poison jab. I was gonna go for the taunt. My opponent is not going to break my sub. I do not think so. And if yeah, I don't think so. Unless they get a crit. Anything's a possibility. Anything's a possibility. You know what? I'm gonna do a calc. I'm gonna do a calc. Lucario. Lucario. Eevee. My Eevee is not 252 HP. I think it is. I don't know. I don't know what my Eevee is. Bullet Punch should not KO it. Unless he gets a crit. Unless he gets a crit. Holy crap, what about Vacuum Wave? What about Vacuum Wave? I have to do this calc, guys. I'm sorry. What if he has the Vacuum Wave? I'm in trouble if he has a Vacuum Wave. Vacuum Wave. Vacuum Wave does... He KOs me. I am just going to Baton Pass because a Vacuum Wave KOs me. This is bad. Okay, we have a chance. Unless my opponent does something crazy and we actually don't have a chance. But otherwise, it seems like we do have a chance. It does seem like we have a chance. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that. Woo! Okay. Alright, they get a crit Bullet Punch, we lose. Okay. Gonna go for the stored power. He's not gonna be a Mega and Focus Sash unless he's cheating at the game. If he gets a critical hit, he wins. That always happens. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Now, that Pokemon gives me problems. That Garchomp gives me a whole load of problems. I think he's Scarf. I'll go for the stored power. I think he's Scarf. Shoot, he's not Scarf. He can go for the Dragon Tail. Wait, never mind. I don't know what he is. I have no idea what he is. Because my Pokemon... Wait. No. Wait. I think my Pokemon outspeeds his Scarfer. 134 times 2. 268. Okay, alright. 268. I'm going to go for the... I don't want no crits happening, so I'm going to go for the substitute. 268. 169 times 1.5. Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah. So my Espeon can outspeed Scarf Garchomp. Max speed. Never mind. I'm gonna go for the stored power. And let's see what else my Espeon can do. I'm not sure what else my Espeon can do. Wait, okay, so Scarf, Kartana. I think my Espeon can outspeed Scarf. Yes, my Espeon can outspeed Scarf Kartana as well. And Scarf Gengar. Yeah. Yeah, my Espeon at +2 can outspeed Scarf Gengars, I think. Not completely sure. Yeah. Okay. Max speed Scarf Gengars. Not that they would do that. They would run modded Scarf, but still, you know, just to be, you know, as careful as possible. So I'm gonna look for another battle. I really like how we've won. I don't know how. Is that the second battle? I don't know, but we were at 1900 flat, so that's always awesome. And I know one of these subscribers loves the Kahuna theme, so I want to run the Kahuna theme this time around. But yeah, the last episode definitely Turtonator put in a lot of work. So more Gengars. Yeah, Turtonator at +2 can, and this one has another Tapu Fini. We might lose this one, guys. It's fine. I use this team to get 1900. Okay, that's something that I like. I'm proud of right now. I got to 1900 with this team. Turtonator put in work, and so I can retire this team happily. But I'm not retiring this team just yet because I'm confident it can do more than just hit 1900. I'm sure it can break 1900 as well. Anyways, so Lele Gengar, come on, man. Psychic Terrain blocks Prankster Taunt. I'm probably going to lose to this one as well. Okay, let's see what my note says on this, because I have a note on this as well. Alright. Bring Mega Gyarados over Espeon because utility if perish Gengar. But there's a Tapu Fini! Oh my god. I can't do anything, man. So I'm going to bring the Whimsicott, Eevee, and Gyarados. Let's see if my notes can come through. I don't think Mega Gyarados was the thing to do because of Tapu Fini. But, like, you guys need to understand. Gengar and Tapu Fini on the same team, and then you also have the Scarf Lele. It's too much. It's too much for my teams to handle, man. It's way too much. Beast Ball Garchomp, and do I have any Beast Ball Pokemon? I'm not even sure. Anyway, Whimsicott is going to start off by going for the Lucky Charm, and then Taunt next turn. Come on, Whimsicott, you can do this. Really? Go for the Taunt. I don't know what my opponent's going to do. They probably do have the Poison Jab though, so that's something to be afraid of. But you know, it's fine. I'm going to go for the Taunt, stop it from using Sword Stance. Probably going to go for it again. What? That's Earthquake, isn't it? Does he not have Poison Jab? Oh my goodness, okay. Nice knowing myself. Wow, that did no damage. Because it was Fire Fang. It's not gonna do any damage. And we know his items, so I can just go for the Light Screen right now. And I'd be okay. Because I used the Taunt already. Go for the Light Screen, and he can't go for the Sword Stance. Yeah, he's gonna go out. That's fine. Porygon 2. I'm gonna go for the Taunt. If I go for the Taunt, he can't do anything. So, be in great shape. Gonna go for the Taunt. And you know what, man. Tapu Fini and Gyarados, oh my god. Okay, Gyarados needs to be at plus like 5 if it wants to KO the Porygon 2. So I have to be very careful about that. Alternatively, I can just use stored power all day. I think. Not completely sure. I think. Anyhow, I use Taunt, so I'm just gonna go for the you can go for the freeze. Look, I don't care. I'm gonna go for the extreme Evoboost. He might have the Tapu Fini, in which case nothing matters. Tapu Fini? Gengar! Yo, this is in the bag. This game, it is in the bag. He's Mega Gengar. He has no Mega on his team. He's Mega Gengar. This is in the bag, and I'm really loving this. He didn't bring the Tapu Lele. If he brought Tapu Lele, he would have won, I think, in my opinion, instead of this lousy old Garchomp. Why would you bring Garchomp? An Inferno Overdrive? I mean, it's a cool idea. It's probably awesome to hit those Celesteela, but and maybe yeah, no, nah, man. Even for that, nah. I would say, you know, if you're gonna run a Z move on Garchomp, run the Dragon one, because you have a decent chance of one-hit KOing max defense and HP Porygon 2. I'm gonna go for the stored power at +2. It's crazy because I use a stall team. I know how terrifying the Swords Dance variant is. It's really scary. It's really scary stuff. Gengar is gone. My opponent might go out into the Garchomp. No, he does not go out into Garchomp. What does my opponent plan on doing? He might go for the Trick Room. I don't care about that. Wait. I have a Gyarados. I have to go for the substitute. I have to play it carefully. I have a Gyarados. Gyarados is a lot of trouble. I have to be extremely careful. Okay, we're good. I want to try to weaken this Porygon 2 as much as possible. How many turns of screens do I have? So I have 2 turns, right? I'm gonna go for stored power. And he forfeits. Awesome. So Eevee, I didn't even have to bring the Gyarados out. And Eevee just won on its own. You know, Eevee's done this before. I've actually swept a team just with Eevee. So Whimsicott, took down the first Pokemon, and Eevee just took down the other 2. It was hilarious. So Eevee can actually sweep on its own. So you know what? I'm gonna call that an Eevee sweep. Yo, let's see how much points we have. I'm telling you guys, this team is legit. This team is crazy. We could have been well over 1907 right now, but you know, things happen. Well, whatever. We got over 1900 with this team. Let's see what we got. We're at 1914, ladies and gentlemen. 1914 points with this team, and you know what? We're just going to keep on climbing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember, if you did, please remember to click that like button down below. And if you don't, because you hate Eevee Pass and whatever else, I don't know, you just hate me or something like that, click that dislike button and let me know, let the world know that you dislike this video and this episode. This was Groudon Empire. Peace out.